Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Hollywood Showno here, about to give you an Injustice Gods Among Us video. As you can see, we are in Battle 33 with Triplets, and in our first fight, we have to deal with 3 Harley Quinns. You have to watch out for the line of fire, you have to watch out for the pop, and make sure that the bronze Harley Quinn does not wipe somebody out, because she is capable of doing a little bit of damage, especially with her level 2 ability, if she gets it off. So we are whittling down Harley Quinn, watching for a line of fire, not coming out, so Superman is going to whittle down a little bit, as Bag of Tricks is a health boost, which is a good thing. So bronze Harley Quinn is in, and we're going to wear her down a little bit. So Cartwheel does about 900 damage. So as you can see, the bronze cards can do decent damage. So Superman is up to 3 bars. We are actually going to get Lex Luthor in, as it looks like Silver Harley Quinn is in. So we are going to swap back out as soon as we can. Lex Luthor cannot take too many more hits. And we are going to wipe out Silver Harley Quinn right away, because we do not want her comboing our guys. So Kryptonite Smash, and Silver Harley Quinn should be eliminated. Yes, so bronze Harley Quinn is in, gets off a damage boost. We're actually going to get Green Arrow in, because he's at 2 bars right now. And we're going to work towards the 3rd bar here. That way he can unload a special on the gold Harley Quinn and get her worn down a little bit. Cartwheel for about 900 again, as I did not see that coming. Usually these guys like to get their moves off when they're not expecting them. So gold Harley Quinn is in and uses the health gain, which does nothing. So Green Arrow is going to get off his finishing move. I would love to shoot a bow like that. 2,739 damage, almost half life. Now Lex Luthor might have a signature available. We're going to check if Green Lantern gets knocked out. Lex Luthor does. So we're going to use his special move. And then we're going to get Prison Superman in to mop up the rest of Harley Quinn's life. That move is sweet. 1,628 damage, not a big deal, as bronze Harley Quinn is in. You just gotta watch out for Cartwheel not to take a whole lot of damage. So Superman is gonna get off and unstoppable. It does not look like it's gonna get blocked, as yes, it is blocked. But still manages to do about 1,700 damage, as that is blocked. Not a big deal. Quite pretty academic at this point, as Harley Quinn is about to go down. 29-12 for a knockout is bad. That was almost terrible. So, playing sloppy, I almost lost that fight. I should have lost that fight, but did not. So, for the first battle, we received 8,020 XP, Green Arrow levels up, and we get 1,070 credits, following the trend of gaining 10 credits a battle. Now, in this fight here, we have Silver Flash, 4 times promoted Bronze Flash, and 3 times promoted Bronze Flash. Blocking is very important. We're actually going to use Prison Superman in a bit, because we want to get his special move up. That way we can knock out the Silver Flash right away. So, obviously taking some hits, however our power bar does charge faster. Lightning Kick is blocked, which does about 550 damage. Prison Superman is about to get off his Kryptonite Smash, which should eliminate Silver Flash right away. Very important to get him out, because he is capable of doing a lot of damage in a hurry. And these bronze cards, even though promoted, can pack a little punch, so you do have to play a little smart. So that kick is blocked. Now keep in mind, Prison Superman does have super health, so he does have a little bit of extra life. So we're just going to punch down this Flash, who's not going to be able to take too many hits. And we're watching the kicks, and the other Flash is in, who gets off Superman's super health. Now, as you can see, we are now at 3 bars, so super health has stopped going off. And we're going to give the Flash a Kryptonite Smash, so he will be eliminated. So now we are down to 1 Flash, who has about 1/4 of his life left, very easily manageable. So we're going to get in Gravity Ball. Nice damage, 637 block, so that is enough to eliminate the other Flash. And the second battle in this fight is completed. Now looking at the roster, we have Silver Green Lantern Regime, Green Lantern, and Green Lantern. As long as you can do a finishing move on The Silver Green Lantern, the other two cards are fairly academic, so you have to make sure you can get your special up and not take too much damage. Seeing as the Rocket Barrage is the only level 2 ability you really have to deal with, this fight shouldn't be too difficult as long as you don't eat too many level 1s. Because that move can do quite a bit of damage. And it's actually Green Lantern's better move to use, so we're going to keep punching away at Green Lantern. I'm not seeing him doing any type of special, so that's a good thing. Don't seem to be really doing much of anything. So we're waiting. And we're about to get off a Kryptonite Smash, so this should eliminate or get Green Lantern low on life, allowing us to mop up on the bronze Green Lanterns. So 5,192 damage. Turbine Smash 313, not too bad. Now, Silver Green Lantern did not go down, although he had a sliver of life. So even though these two guys probably can't do that much damage, you still don't want to eat a Turbine Smash, because that does do about 1,000 damage. So super health does go off as we're eating Turbine Smashes. So we're trying to get another Green Lantern in. There we go. So we're going to use a Kryptonite Smash on this Green Lantern, and he will be eliminated. So now we have the Silver Green Lantern, who gets off a lead rain, and he has a very small sliver of life. And we are going to get Lex Luthor in, who's going to get off this Orbital Strike. So Green Lantern is eliminated. $1,628 damage. You can see Green Arrow was not used really. Prison Superman levels up to 26. 1,110 credits. Now, as we can see, there are more than 5 fights in this battle, so now we have 3 Banes to deal with. So now we're going to start dealing with all gold cards. So for this battle, we have 2 silver Banes, which means we can get away with some silver cards.
Begin.
So Black Adam is going to start off the battle. So he takes a couple uppercuts. Meleeing for 606. Harley Quinn does give Black Adam a damage boost. Rage Slam for 1494. Black Adam's almost at 3 bars. Now it looks like the Silver Bane is in, so we're going to whittle away at his health a little bit. And we're going to get the Joker in some because we want to save Black Adam's level 3 ability for the Gold Bane. So it's the one we really have to watch out for. But if we can eliminate that Bane from the fight right away. Now we're going to use a Laughing Gas because chances are there's going to be a Rage Slam and Joker will be eliminated. Not quite. So the other Silver Bane is in. We're going to get Harley Quinn in, who's at 2.5 bars. Almost at 3. So we're going to get off a Mallet Smash and either eliminate one of the Silver Banes or get very close to doing so. I always love watching her light somebody's balls on fire, as that Bane is eliminated and the Silver Joker is about to get eliminated, so we're going to use Laughing Gas by Black Adam trying to get in. And Tough Adam does go off, so Gold Bane will be eliminated, leaving the Silver Bane, and Black Adam is almost full on life. So this fight is fairly academic. Meleeing down, and Bane is eliminated. As you can see, Black Adam does the bulk of the work like usual. Harley Quinn levels up to 26. And 1,130 credits. So now for the last 2 fights, we have all golds, all gold Batmans, and all gold Supermans. We're going to put Batman in first, just because it's Batman. So, starting this fight, we know that Black Adam can get off some good damage, and he does have a good amount of life, so if we get in trouble with this fight, we do have Black Adam to rely on, but hopefully we don't have to get to that point. Point thing is, block the Batarangs. If he uses that move, he does considerably less damage than the level 2 ability, so you can probably get away with doing this without Black Adam. But you don't want to eat too many Batarangs because That hurts. And for some reason, Batman didn't attack. That was really weird. So we are going to get off the first Dark Knight of the match. As Batman should be at about 1/3 life after this. Propped in the tag out to the other Batman. And we're going to bring Prison Superman in. Explosive Batarang is not going to do a whole lot of damage, so we're going to punch away and Batman begins. As Superman is at 2 bars, so Batarang should be coming fairly soon. As that is a move you really don't have to worry about a whole lot. As you can see, Batman Beyond is getting meleeed. We're going to use a Kryptonite Smash, which should put Batman Beyond at about 1/2 life. Always a fun move. Actually about 1/4 life. So now the other Batman is in, and this is a fresh Batman, so we're going to get Black Adam in, who has 2 bars, almost 3, and we're going to use a Test Adam and wipe him out right away. So then we'll have the 2 tired Batman cards in to deal with Black Adam. And this should be fairly academic from here. So knockout, Explosive Batarang does about 1400 damage. Does hurt a little bit. So Black Adam does have a bar. We're going to use an Electric Burst. And barely survives that. Lunge kick for, wow, 8,000. Wish my lunge kick would hit that hard. 8,370 damage. So Batman Beyond is going to eat another Electric Burst. And he will be eliminated. That was almost a KO for Black Adam, but probably could have survived the fight even if he did go down. So that is the victory in the last battle. And we have one more fight to go, as this fight gives you 1,150 credits. So the final fight has Superman Regime, regular Superman, and Prison Superman, who is the weakest character. So when we deal with regular Superman, that is when we're going to use Black Adam's Test Adam. So we're going to keep this lineup going, as we're going to try to keep Black Adam as fresh as we can. So, going up against Superman here, indeed. I believe this one has the Frost Breath, which is blockable. The other Superman does have a Breath, which is unblockable and does a lot of damage, as I should have blocked that Flying Punch. Hurts. That one is blocked for 1270, so we're going to get Prison Superman in. So by the time Batman is ready to come back in, he should have 3 bars and unleash a finisher, hopefully on Prison Superman. Flying Punch for 2436. And expect another punch soon as Batman's super health goes up. Putting him at a decent amount of life. So we're about to get off his finishing move. The Kryptonite Smash, which should put Superman at 1/5 of his life. Let's see who he tags into. He does tag into the Superman I want, so Black Adam is at 2 bars. Flying Punch, 2534, but it did 1,931 damage to the shield. So Black Adam looks like he's just going to melee down Superman. And we're just going to wipe out Prison Superman at this point. 991 for a punch, not a big deal, as he's eating punches for 184. And Super Speed will make him feel like the Flash, but Prison Superman is in, eats a punch for 1411, and he's going to get eliminated right away by a Test Adam. So right afterwards, we're going to bring in Batman to do the Dark Knight to finish this match off. So Flying Punch number 1 is blocked. Flying Punch number 2 is blocked. Flying Punch number 3 is blocked. So Batman is in, and he's going to use the Dark Knight to finish off Batman. And how they know he was just going to punch, punch, punch. So there is still one Superman left who does manage to knock out Batman. I thought I had eliminated him, but I guess not. Flying Punch almost knocks himself out. And there is the victory. Getting 3 energy cards. 3,470 credits for completing Battle 33. If you like this video about the theme battle Triplets and completing the full battle, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, add it as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos, and have a wonderful day.